Okay, guys, right. Question five. I think with question five, what you need is an example to sort of see, and then if you put it to an example, you can kind of see where they're going with this question. Let's pretend that you're buying goods, and I'm just going to start off and say that you buy these boxes, these toys, and they're £5 each when you buy them. So imagine you buy three of them, and then if you like, you buy inventory twice a week, and issue to production daily. So this is a pretty active process, pretty much, right? Because goods are coming in and goods are leaving daily. Now, in all honesty, really, what's happening here is that imagine this was the case. So, and you issue these boxes out at £5, and so and you're using a well. There's just because I guess the answer, if I say what I want to say straight away, it takes me straight to the answer. But let's just say I'm using a first in, first out method. Okay, so that goes out, and then say I bought four boxes, if you like, and I have two that have gone out, and so I have two boxes left. So four came in at five, four boxes came in at £5, and then two went out at £10 to the issue people. Now imagine to the next day I was buying more boxes and prices are rising, so I'm paying more. So if you like, more boxes are coming in at £10 and maybe even at £15 coming into the warehouse. And then these two boxes now leave again. So you can see that you can see straight away that my inventory, the value of my inventory is going up because what's happening is that it's the cheaper boxes that are leaving first. I mean, imagine it was the other way around. Imagine it was the case that I had bought all these boxes for 555, and then I suddenly bought the 10 and 15, and then I was doing the last and first out method. These boxes would leave first, which would leave my cheaper inventory in the warehouse, right? So I guess the question here is that which method of inventory would record a highest value of closing inventory? And it really must be the method that leaves the more expensive inventory in the warehouse. And that's to do with the fact that goods were started off at £5, and then, if you like, inventory prices start to rise. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 15. So whatever leaves those boxes, the more expensive boxes, in the warehouse for longer. And that method must be your FIFO method. I mean, it's not an impossibility to think of it from a weighted average, because which is why I think this is, I mean, the FIFO is definitely the clearer method for the answer, but the weighted average method, the average of this thing would of all the boxes would definitely be increasing um, overall. In general, that's true. I could see how someone could argue that. But FIFO definitely would give you the highest value. So in terms of the highest value, it's definitely FIFO. In terms of an increase, you could argue that weighted would also give you an increase, right? Because you have higher, more expensive boxes coming in to the warehouse. Um, so I guess as marginal cost or marginal, the next, that's another meaning of marginal, increases, the average increases, right? So that's always a good guide, right? Like anything. Okay, great. So the answer here is FIFO, right? Because that's what's happening. These cheaper boxes are leaving and the more expensive boxes are left. Okay, let's quickly do this so I can stick to um my 5 minute process. Let's look at this. This is a nice question here. Piecework. Here you paid £6 piece per completing a shift. At the end of the shift, the worker would have done the following units. So you're paid £6 per piecework hour, and that's the standard piecework hours per unit, 0.5. So half an hour and whatever, 12, and here 1.6 and 8. So let's just find the situation here. 12 times 0.5. Here is 6 hours. 8 times 1.6 here is 8 times 6 is 48. There we are, 12.8 hours, and I'm told that this is at £6 each. So bang these out, 6 times 6, and add that to the, if you like, 12.8 times 6 as well, and you should get, this is what, 36 and this is 76.8, and that takes us to 112.8, and that's question 6.